The Artist Room Podcast with Jess.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Jess, your host for the Artist Room Podcast. Here we talk about music, creativity, and inspiration and everything in between. Joining with me today is a Cali native, singer, songwriter, 7-year Navy vet, esthetician, NSU undergrad student, and so much more. She is a soft-spoken artist sharing her beauty with us all, Miss Nyreisha.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. You definitely have your single that's always on repeat for Hot 91, your favorite.
Yes.
So you're definitely up there. R&B singer, songwriter, and anything else you want to share. You have a lot under your belt, a busy woman. So thank you for coming out and supporting me as well.
And thank Hot 91, for showing my single so much love. Y'all have been supporting me for a really long time, so I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah, shout out to Hot 91, the soul of VA, for sure. My first thing when I see you, we've been kind of coming around each other a lot because we're both at NSU a lot. One thing that strikes me when I see you is like confidence.
Aww.
So, seriously. So I just want to know what inspires your confidence?
Man, it's really funny that you say that because I didn't even know that that's what I was giving off. Most times I'm walking around in my brain like, what do I have to get done? Mm-hmm. I guess my confidence comes from not having the time to worry about what other people are thinking.
Yeah.
Because my brain's already so busy. Thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, no. Thank you. So just being able to kind of just focus on what you need to do, and you're just so zoned in on your goals, your aspirations, you're not even thinking about what the next person is doing.
I think that it kind of helps, too, that I am a little bit older. So, I guess the confidence comes from the fact that I've been blessed enough to start to figure out who I am already. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have to do too much thinking in the aspect of how I present myself. This is who I am, and the only thing I'm going to do is grow. So this is what you got. Enjoy it.
Wait, so how old are you?
I am going to be 31 this May.
Ooh, Taurus gang. So, girl, you young.
Yeah, I'm still young. I still got it. But I think it helps being, on a college campus surrounded by so many people that are younger, and the fact that I am older because my mindset's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. At the age between 18 and 21, of course you want people to, know who you are, and you want to look good, and you want to present yourself as whatever it is that you want to present yourself as. But I've already done that. I've been through the cool girl, the nerdy girl, the quiet girl, all of them. So now I'm just me.
And we love it.
Oh, I love you too.
So you came from Cali to VA.
Yes, I did.
It was due to the military, right?
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your 7 years, or is it you're glad it's over and or however you feel about it? Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for your support. No, it's bittersweet because the military, like any job, it's going to have its ups and downs. It is definitely a challenge having to be away from family in a way that's no contact. It's hard to be away from family and not always knowing when you're coming home. Mm-hmm. But, God has covered me and he's carried me over the sea and back. And I can say one thing about the military that I will never, ever take for granted are the bonds that I have made. Mm-hmm. It's like sister and brotherhood on another level. It's different than family, and it's different than just people you meet on the street. Y'all really go through some hardships. Mm-hmm. And just, to have somebody there with you, especially when you have nobody else, it's necessary. And I learned a lot. I gained my strength. Maybe some of my confidence comes from having been in the military. But I'm grateful for the stepping stones that it gave me. And yes, I'm glad for it to be over.
Okay, so I definitely see that. I personally have never been in the military, but I've known so many of people from my past. I don't currently speak to them anymore, but they have been in the military, and it can be hectic trying to juggle everything. So now that you're out of it, you still have a lot going on. You're booked and busy. So how do you manage or balance everything? Because I know that you still want to, put more stuff out upon everything that you already have put out. So trying to balance being a student, being an esthetician, making music, like all of these things, like how are you doing with that?
I love that it comes off that I'm balanced. Truthfully, it's willpower and determination. Because, girl, I'd be tired. But I really do think that it just comes with, the fact that I guess you could say I'm blessed. I really do think that power and that strength comes from God, because it's some days I wake up and I'm like, nah, we going back to sleep. And then my body is like, girl, you got stuff waiting on the other side of these doors for you. Get up. And I also know that, at some point during my day, I'm going to come in contact with somebody, and it doesn't necessarily mean, or I'm never sure if it's like you needed me or I needed you, but in some way I'm going to impact somebody's life, or they're going to impact mine. So knowing that I'm going to get up and like something is going to happen throughout my day, it helps to, get up and get the wheels going.
I love that worldview, just optimistic, seeing that doors are going to open for me. The doors that align with me are going to open for me.
Absolutely.
Which I love that.
Thank
you.
I
really do. As a music artist, I believe you're independent, right?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a music manager or?
I recently did start working with a group. I won't mention their names just yet because everything is so new. And I want to make sure that when I do speak about them, I represent them properly. So
respect.
That's going to be something that we'll have to circle back to. But yes, I have been fortunate enough to be picked up by someone here in Virginia that's been, helping to foster my career.
Okay. And the reason why I asked too is other artists that are also trying to grow their platform, also trying to be heard and seen, and find their audience that, relates to their music and what they're putting out. It's helpful to see how is someone else doing what they're doing, you know? But if you're just making moves and finding your way, then it's like, oh, snap, like I could do it too.
No, absolutely. So the entertainment group that I've recently started working with, I want to say so far it's still in its formative stage, right? So up until, I guess, this coming weekend, I have been doing it, since I moved to Virginia, I figure out where the shows are. I have an amazing support system out here of other indie artists and supporters of indie artists. And I've been lucky enough to find stuff here and there where someone's like, hey, there's a show. And man, my engineer, let's talk about it.
Please.
I really do think that meeting him was like destiny. I always knew that I had a gift. I was terrified to show it. Like, I was so shy, and I knew that my music was good, but I was like, no, like, my music is like if I had like my own little baby. I can't give it out to the world and like let people destroy it. But in working with T-Rific, shout out Rific, my music, right? My music has definitely grown in the right direction, and I think that's due to the fact that he's always like supportive of the things that I do. And he listens to me. I've been through so many studio sessions where they don't care what you have to say. They'll hear your song, be like, that's cool, but we're going to change it completely. And it's a lot different now that I am able to move on my own the way that I want to and have such a great support system.
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind of gets into another thing, too, because when you aren't in a space as a music artist and it's not aligned, how do you have to be like, just, no, we're not doing that? Or does it come off as like, oh, if you do that, you're going to be like blacklisted or something like revengeful?
I can say I do think that is scary territory. I have been fortunate enough to only be surrounded by people who want the best for me. I'm sure I will get put in a position where I'm going to have to put my foot down and be like, no.
Yeah.
But I will let you
Your
know.
soft little no, but she's strong. She's a Taurus. No.
Listen, I said what I said.
She said what she said.
But, in other aspects of life, I have had to put my foot down and be like, absolutely not. That's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in that case, you just have to handle it with grace. I'm appreciative of the offer, but it's not for me. And then if they go off on a tangent or they don't respect you, then thank you for showing me your true colors. I wasn't meant to be there.
Okay. I like that. You got to stay vigilant. And I love that so far it has been a positive experience for you, especially as a woman artist. It's important that, you speak up for yourself or you're around people that build you up and not take from you.
Man, that took some time.
Mm-hmm.
I can say the, I guess, more polished version that is presented in front of you today is not who I was when this first started. And that's good. I'm really happy to be growing in a positive direction.
I love that. Do you feel like being able to write your experiences have helped you process that emotion and like launch you forward?
Absolutely. I'm one of those people, when I feel my feelings, I feel them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I can be honest, in saying that I have a tendency to get trapped in my head. I'll play everything on a loop and, nothing makes sense when you're just going in circles. Writing about the experience helps me to put out a fully formed thought and navigate through it. And it's like therapeutic to be able to be like, oh, I finally got this out. Like now I can express how I'm feeling. And then I go and sing it. Being in the studio for me is euphoric. I could live there if I wanted. Mm-hmm. And also being able to put that music out and see other people relating to it. It's like, wow, you felt that too? Like it wasn't just me? Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, hey girl, hey. Or, hey guys, what's up? Like it's nice to be able to share those feelings with other people.
Yes. No, and I love it because I don't want to just make it seem like I'm saying this because you're sitting in front of me because I hate when people do that. But I'm telling you, like, I literally listen to, like, your favorite at least 3 times a day.
You know what?
Like, it's in my rotation in my playlist. I love it. I genuinely do. And I had the privilege, thankfully, to hear, like, your unreleased music. And I'm like, oh, my gosh. But we need artists like you that, even though, like, music to you is like your little baby and it's, like, that vulnerability you don't want to put out, but it's, like, there's people that don't have that musical ability to be able to express, like, maybe they can do something else, but to express it that way. But when someone else has that shared experience, it just does something to you. It's
Absolutely.
Like someone gets it.
Yeah. It's nice to have people that you actually like resonate with. It's like, I feel like a lot of times, especially like in my younger days, I'm like, man, I feel so misunderstood. Like nobody gets me, or a lot of times I felt invisible. And it's like when I'm out there singing my truths and, being able to be out on the stage, I'm like, no, y'all see me. And not just like see me, but like you see me. Yeah. And that's a really good feeling. It sucks to know that some people have been through certain things, but it's also nice, that I'm not alone and neither are they.
Yes. It's definitely a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's just crazy because speaking with you, you're so soft-spoken and so, to me, so confident. I'm like, wow, like she has so much depth to her.
Oh,
and so much more than what meets the eye. So I genuinely appreciate that about you.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. When it comes to your preferred music, who are your top 5 like artists of all time? It doesn't have to be tied down to a genre.
Okay, so I can say Michael Jackson is my number 1 favorite artist. Always has been, always will be, forever.
Yes.
But I can say like my favorite artist changes outside of him on like a day-to-day. So like today, I am really, 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 really proud of like Shariah Wise. Ooh. I just recently found her music since being at Norfolk State. And I don't know, like the way that she delivers the message, I be in my car like, oh, I am the best. I got this. Whatever comes my way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to do it gracefully, and I'm cute while I do it, you know? Like, she just gives you that confidence to remember who you are. I really do love Jhené Aiko. I love how her music is just so positive, and even when it's not like, not necessarily talking down, but it's like, listen, I done been through some things, and y'all are going to hear about it. Yes. And then that goes along with what I said of, like, you know, it sucks, but it's nice to know other people feel what you feel. Oh, man.
She's definitely in my rotation as well. And I think she does her music with frequencies.
Yes.
Like, she spoke on that.
Yes.
I want to look more into that.
I know she has a song called Alive and Well that I found on my 28th birthday or around that time. And I just remember I had gone to the Botanical Gardens in Atlanta, and I put my headphones in and I was listening to that song, and I was like, wow, this is so peaceful. Like, it was crazy. But that one has a lot of frequency in it, and she did do like a sound bath, I believe, at the concert that I went to.
Ooh,
yeah.
I love the sound bath.
Oh, man. I feel like this is, like, the hardest question ever because my music taste, like, and who I love so much, it always is changing. But I can say heavily, heavily into Chris Brown as well.
Okay.
And then I really love me some Kiana. Ooh, I always am so scared to say her last name. Kiana Lede. I don't know, but the girl could sing her butt off.
Okay.
And, man, who else? I really think Summer Walker is insanely talented. I feel like me as an artist, I'm able to like relate to and pull from so many people. And I was in my car like, man, I feel like she's going to ask me this. And this is always the hardest question for me to answer.
Oh, about like your favorite artist?
Yeah. Because I could go from like, you know, I don't even know how to word this because I know people are going to be like, that's not old. But like, you know, I listen to like the Marvelettes and the OJs and the Temptations, you know, stuff that was, we're going to say, before my time. But then also you got the modern stuff like the Chris Browns and the Normanis. Like, you got to kind of be everywhere. You got to be fluid with it in order, in my opinion, to be a great artist.
No, for sure. I would say Chris Brown in particular, from who you mentioned, is like early 2000s.
Yeah.
So I would say he is still out and he is still selling out shows. So we could still say he's modern for sure.
You.
But I feel like he's definitely back in the day too. He just hasn't died off.
That's what I'm hoping for as far as like my own artistry, to be able to create things that are so timeless that they span across all of the different many years. Like, I remember the first time I ever saw Chris Brown, he was like, excuse me, miss. And then I just went to his concert. The
11/11 one?
Yeah. No, the one after that with like the jerseys. Was that on the 11/11 tour?
I have no idea what jerseys.
Yeah, no, the internet is absolutely going to eat me alive for this. However, his most recent tour.
That.
Yeah, be nice, guys.
Don't judge.
I have a lot of things in my brain, but the most recent tour he just had, the theme was like football jerseys and like baseball jerseys. I don't know. I wore one, but it was cute. But either way, you know, he goes from that to where he is now, and I mean, it really is like legendary.
Yeah,
he's gonna be someone that people talk about for years to come, like not just us but like the people after us.
No, for sure. Okay, you have a good mix in your artist of all time.
Yeah,
a lot
thank you.
Well, it's because I open it up. Sometimes I'll phrase the question where it's like just one genre.
Yeah.
Like, let's see, I feel like she has room for
I think I kept it to like the R&B. But listen, I am not opposed to turning up to Kesha, Britney Spears. Like,
they had their time.
Right. I love me the pop girlies.
Victorious.
I think a couple of my friends too, they listen to like K-pop. They go hard too. I don't know what they're saying, but I be turned up listening to it.
I can't really listen to K-pop.
No?
I can't. I feel like there's a lot going on, but I don't like hate it. Like if it's like a group setting, or if I'm at like I think there's this restaurant downtown Norfolk, and all they play is K-pop. Like I don't mind it. I just would never. If I had the aux cord, I'm not putting on K-pop.
She said, I'm not going to search, and I'm not putting that in there.
I'm not.
No, for sure. It's there's a lot of music out there that I'm like, listen, I'm here and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to take what experiences I need from it. But I am absolutely not typing that in the search bar.
Yeah.
Y'all can have it. Thank you.
We're just going to go over that. We're not even going to ask, like, who would you not put on? That would be too much. I am going to switch gears and, however you want to answer is up to you. Which song was the hardest for you to write? And what lesson did you gain from it?
Oh, wow. I have one song. It doesn't really have a title just yet, so we're just going to call it Loser.
Okay.
Without going into too much context, because it is unreleased, waiting for y'all to hear it. Essentially, I had a falling out with someone that was really close to me. Mm-hmm. And I always say, you don't know what you don't know. People will tell you all day that, I'm going to be in your life forever. And you can't really promise that. Things happen, life changes, people grow apart. And I think that song was the hardest to write just because that wasn't the song that was supposed to be for that person. So that one was the hardest to write. But I think the lesson that I gained from it is no matter what I go through or who it happens with or where from, I'm going to get a song up out of it.
Ooh.
So I tell people, listen.
Yes.
9.5 times out of 10, I'm going to write a song about you. You decide what it's about. So treat me nicely.
Ooh. Yeah. You don't want like heartbreak songs written about you.
Listen.
That's not a flex.
And I don't put people's names in songs, but if I did, some of y'all would only.
I think Chris Brown did that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Look, be careful. Mm-hmm. Don't break a heart of a music artist, and don't leave no voicemail, no voice note. That you're setting yourself up for failure.
Listen, what Cardi say? Be careful with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be careful, because you will show up in a song of you boohoo crying.
And you gonna know it's for you. They might not know, but I'm gonna put some things in there. You're gonna know it was for you.
Yeah. I love that. So, your plans for 2026, you have unreleased music. You don't know where you're dropping. What's going on?
Oh, man. So, I have like an arsenal of unreleased music in my phone. And I think right now, as an independent artist, I am navigating, we're going to call it timing. I just dropped my most recent single, Your Favorite, on the first Friday of the new year. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm so glad you guys love it. Here's the next one. But I'm like, wait. I'm stuck between, do I want to give you guys a music video? Do I want to give you a new single? Do I want to give you a new single and then a music video for the last song? Like, there's so many options in front of me. I think the best way that I've been able to navigate it is really asking the people. Like, every performance, I'm like, hey, guys, those are my unreleased. What would y'all like me to drop next? That's how Your Favorite came out. That wasn't even supposed to be the next song.
Oh, everyone voted that one?
Yeah, and I was surprised because there was another song in the lineup. Mm-hmm. People have been asking me for years, when you going to drop this? When you going to drop this? So
years?
Oh, yeah, years.
She holding out on us. We need you.
Just a little bit, but don't worry. I got you.
Okay.
But that song was, I perform it and I put it in the lineup just as like I already know y'all are going to pick this one. Mm-hmm. Your Favorite was a last minute decision. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, yeah, everybody wants you to drop the song that they've heard because you don't be showing people what you got. Then nobody's ever heard this. Of course they're going to be like excited. But I can say there will be visuals and I am going to be dropping, I'm going to say at least one more this year, even though that's like super lowballing it. But I do have big plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the visualizers and whatever other blessings of music that you can drop on us. For sure, I'll be first one to stream it.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I'm going to be right in the studio like, look, before I even put this out. Look at this.
Ooh, okay. I already heard some of your unreleased stuff, so I was like, I felt special.
I know Alana has her own personal favorite. She's like, you have to drop this one next. And I'm like, you know what? I might just make that happen.
Yes.
I love the feedback.
No, I love it. I love it too. I feel like everyone is at their own pace, like every
Yeah.
artist, especially when you're independent, you can be more hands on and have more of a say.
Yeah.
Like the say is yours. So whenever you're ready. I know it's a vulnerable thing. Like me, I always view music like that. Like, you're really gonna let us into your mind like that?
I
Thank you.
know. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
But I can say this year, I'm absolutely going to be sharing more. And my focus is more on making sure that I do it right and I present it in the way that, in my opinion, you guys deserve. I don't want to just give you a song because I know it's like decent. Like, no, I'm going to go into the studio. I'm going to make sure that the lyrics are, they're hitting. I'm going to make sure the vocals are great. And, at the very least, I'm going to make sure that the cover art is beautiful and it's, captivating. It's something that y'all actually want to see. And when I line up these shows, I want to make sure that it's inclusive for everybody. I'm really working on embracing the fact that I'm putting myself out there and that I have been met with so much love. So I want to make sure that y'all are getting stuff that you deserve, not just like a here, have this,
Okay, I love the effort. I love the planning that you're putting into all of this and the thoughts. So that way, when it does, like even the ones that have been released, I can tell like, oh wow, like this was made, with everyone in mind. So I love that.
Thank you.
Um,
I promise not to take too long this time, y'all. I know my last single and then the single before that had a nice little gap, but that's because I've been working.
yes.
I'm going back to the studio this Friday. I've been working.
No, for sure. I balancing everything that you need to balance. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. But I will be here. Like you're someone that some people can't afford to wait.
Oh.
I feel like definitely I believe in what you're putting out. So I feel like, of course, at your own pace, however you want to view it, I'm nobody, right? I feel like I would wait. Like there's some artists where I could wait whenever they decide to drop.
Oh, sending you all my love. That was so sweet.
Just to kind of wrap everything up, I always like to ask, what are 3 things you are grateful for?
Oh, man. I am absolutely grateful for the support system that I have. I'm grateful for the love that I've been given. I hate to be cliche, but I am grateful that I was able to wake up and come in here today.
That is not cliche.
I feel like everybody's like, oh, I'm grateful that I'm up this morning, but I actually mean that.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for the gift to, impact others and allow others to make an impact on me. I feel like that really helps with growth as just a person in general. And you never know who might need that smile or just that, that wave from across the campus. So
Yes.
I'm grateful to be in a position to help somebody even in ways that I don't understand.
Yes. Okay, I love that. Yes, smiling at a stranger is magic.
Yeah.
You never know who needed that. So I definitely agree with that one for sure.
You'd be surprised how many times I look at, like even the facilitators and I'm like, good morning. And they're like, gasp. I'm like, yeah, people still say good morning. Have a good day.
Yes. I think everybody is just always in their own world. So when someone does acknowledge our existence, it's like, wait, what?
Right.
You see me? I see you. I see what you mean. So I know that we don't have a particular date of when you're dropping, but when you are dropping, where can people follow you so that way they can know?
Oh, for sure. So I am on Instagram mostly, but as well, TikTok. I think I created an artist Facebook page, and I say I think because me and technology really don't get along like that. But for sure, you can find me on Instagram at Nyreisha with 2 underscores. That's NYREISHA with 2 underscores. And my music is on all platforms, literally all of them. I think I just found myself on Amazon Music the other day, just under my name, Nyreisha.
You put it there or somebody?
So the distribution that I use.
Oh, okay.
I just never took, and this is terrible, but you learn. I didn't look at the list of where I was being distributed. My brain was like, Apple Music and Spotify, as long as it's there, I'm good. People can use my songs in Reels on Instagram without even like having to get the song from me. I heard one of my friends use it as a background track on like her Snapchat, and I was like, I'm on Snapchat? Wow, I should really start reading contracts that I'm signing into.
Well, I do see that. I think Instagram and Spotify are connected,
Yeah.
where it's like you can do that. So I'm not sure how that all correlates with one another, but
Listen, technology is beyond me. Right. Listen, I'm in school. I'm learning. I will get all the sides, but as of right now, you get singer, songwriter, artist who's very curious about it all.
yes. So people can find you at Nyreisha 2_.
Yes.
On all social media, and then you can stream and download all her singles that she already has out. I think it's Your Favorite. I seen another one on Spotify. It's like something
Yeah, I have another track called There
yes.
is the original, and there's also the remix with Devon Terrell. And I always tell people, like, if there are other social media platforms that you would like to see me on, just, DM me. Let me know. I don't really know what's out there. I probably should. But if there's something else that you would like to see me interacting on, just hit me up. I'm a regular person. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be on X with y'all. I'm working on TikTok.
No, TikTok could be a lot. I take it one day at a time with TikTok.
Thank you. You and me both.
Where y'all can follow me is Where's Jess. So drop the second E. It's WHERSJESS. So that way you can keep up with me, if you care, and with the Artist Room podcast mostly, to keep up with our episodes. Please comment below who you want to see featured next, and make sure you follow Nyreisha and myself so that way you can continue to keep in touch with her music and keep in touch with the next artist that I'll be featuring on the future episodes. But I thank you so much, Nyreisha. Thank you so much for coming out. You're so cool and such a soft person, so I'm very, very thankful.
No, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this. Hey, and y'all better stay up to date with her. This is about to blow, and y'all don't even know it.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you guys for listening. Have a good one.